Give me 1 minute. Why I'm not live over here? Okay, so my live analytics. Okay, chop people. So I am live. Everything looks good. Everything is good. Okay. So hello, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the brand new live stream of the GZBit platform. You all know who am I, and people who are coming new. For you, I am your host. My name is Yash Pawar, and I'll be taking you to the journey of the crypto trading. We will be going on every of those islands where you are feeling fear to go put your step, because those feels very difficult to see, difficult to understand. But don't worry, I, as a Yash Pawar, your guide, will be taking you to a very simplest journey ever. I don't use any of those technical words, those difficult words. Even if I explain them in the most simplest way ever possible, because I have found one thing. I was exactly the same thing what you are right now. If you are a new investor, if you are a new people who don't know any stuff about crypto or the trading or the stock or whatever, this graph and anything which you see on the on the half of my screen, you must be seeing the graph as well. So if you don't know regarding any of those things, do not worry, because I was at the exact same position where you are right now. Okay, but how I covered it, how I crossed all the seas, I explored everything, I found everything, and I made sure. Finally, you got a good thumbnail. Yeah, the thumbnail is changed. Yeah, I love this thumbnail. It's like, it looks more professional. Yeah, so I changed the thumbnail. Yes, thank you so much for appreciating, and welcome to the live stream of the GZBit platform. Thank you so much. I am early today. Thank you so much, Meme Coin, as well, for joining this live stream early. It is much appreciated. Thank you so much for joining this. And please, if the time you have joined, please make sure that you are liking the video of the GZBit. Not just the reaction heart, but the like button over there. Okay. Under the YouTube video, you will see a thumbs up button. Please do not forget to like that button, and also share it to the maximum people. Share it to your family group, WhatsApp group, friend group, whatever group you are having, whoever you feel like there is a need for them to understand how the crypto world works, how you do the trading, and how you earn a big amount of profit, that too in the dollars, USDT, or whatever you want to earn. Okay, so please make sure that you are sharing it to a lot of people, and make sure that I am reaching to all those needy people who are very curious about the crypto world but don't know how to start, where to start. So they need to get into this platform. Why I say this? Because GZBit is GZBit and ZBit. Okay, so you must be not knowing this, but there are two platforms of the GZBit. There is one is ZBit, which will be our upcoming exchange platform, and this GZBit, which is the original one. Okay, so we are going live from both of the platform. So all the people who are at ZBit, GZBit, everybody, these two platforms are the one pit stop for you to start your crypto journey and to know everything related to it, from the scratch to the newly advanced level, like from the beginning to the utmost advanced thing. Okay, how you got that? I did it. See, first I traveled the journey. I explored every of those islands of the crypto world, and then I came back in the starting point itself, like a zero, and then I started my journey again as a tour guide, as a mentor. No, not mentor. Okay, I want to be more friend to you rather than a teacher or a mentor. Okay, so I started my journey again from the zero, but at this point, I started explaining things in the most simplest way. Whatever knowledge I consumed, I blended it in my own way and I explained it. And first thing, your voice is very distorted. I don't know. Let me check. I'll check. Sounds good only. Sounds good. It's not bad. It sounds good. Maybe if you're having any difficulty, just exit and come back again. Okay, that's what you can do. Exit and come back again if you are facing any of this disordered thing or something. Or maybe just like I try to scream a lot, I will try not to scream. I will speak in my normal tone. Okay, so I started my journey from the zero start again, and I thought like if I have to explain to all of you people, I need to clear all the doubts which you were having since the day one. What are the day one thoughts? First, what are these candles? So if you are new over here, obviously this is we started a journey and we are in a very that level. Like we are started doing the crypto live trading now. But if you want to know regarding the candles, regarding the candle patterns, and I am not a technical guy, not a theoretical guy. Okay, I don't believe in theoretical. I believe in more of a practical. I'm a very of a logical guy than the emotional guy. So I made my content everything very practical. It will confuse your thoughts, your psychology regarding understanding the crypto world. So I deleted it. I neglected those. I only gave you that specific knowledge, because if you go through one thing, if you go on web surf, if you go on Ask ChatGPT or everything, there are tremendous amount of knowledge regarding the crypto world. But do you need to know everything? No. How many ads are there? Do you need to know everything? No, you do not need to know every of those things. You need to only know those things which is going to be useful to you, which is going to be most of practical things comes from theory. Potato, same thing. Still. Okay, even if most of the practical things come from theory only, I still prefer practical than the theory. Okay, so in theory, why I say that? Because in theory you can consider a lot of x's, like consider x this, consider y this, consider z this. It is just random thoughts you are just saying which doesn't make sense until and unless you put that thing into a reality that is a practical. Okay, there are so many of those theories which are not possible in the practical, which can be possible only in theoretical, which is just a cloud they created. A random shape, a random x, a random y, a random z. Not practical in the real world. Okay, so that's why I'm more of a practical guy. What I can see, what I can hear, what I can feel, that's what I will believe. Other than that, it's hard for me. But at the same point, I'm a very dreamer kind of personality. I dream a lot. I think about the crazy worlds out there. I think about the crazy people yet to born. I think about the crazy species of the aliens. I think about a lot of stuff. Like there is theoretical part of me inside me as well, but at the same time it's practical as well. Okay, if I have to explain to someone, I like to give the practical example, because that what they will relate the most. Rather than just speaking physics, I show them practical physics, because you still believe in alien, which is a theory. I know, I just said it that I am actually a very dreamer. Okay, I am not a theoretical. Theory is, not believing that aliens exist is a stupidity. That is a practical knowledge that yes, aliens are there. Different species are there. Okay, that is not something a theory or something. Okay, even if we have not seen it, we cannot neglect. We cannot see air. Do we neglect it as it a theory? No. Even if we cannot see air, we call it a practical thing only. It is not an theoretical stuff for us. Same for me is alien. I cannot see them, but I can feel them. I can hear them in my dreams or whatever when I was sleeping. Okay, even in my wide wake up, I can hear them. I can feel them. They are calling me. This is not my real Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Okay. Calm down. So, what I was telling you all people is, alien is still, do not intrigue me, Aditingle. I am telling you, trust me, aliens is real. They are practical, not theoretical. If you cannot see the air, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Same ways, aliens are there. We have seen a lot of evidence of alien being on the planet Earth and left for some reason. My theory says that there has been a void century. Now, what does void century means? A century of knowledge, of existence, of what happened from A to Z has been completely erased or made it cover, or we don't know about it, but something has happened which the government or which I don't know who, which kind of people, they don't want us to know. Should we ask comment section? No need. Okay, no need. But that's yeah, like voting. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's vote it. Okay, I want every of those people, whoever is watching this live stream right now, can you just agree on the part that yes, aliens exist and they are not a theory, they are a practical. Even we have not made a contact, even we have not made, see, I am talking about the perspective, like what knowledge I have. Okay, I am a very geek of Ancient Aliens. That is a TV series. If you have watched it, I don't know if you have watched it or not watched it, but that's what I believe. A void century has been done from where the knowledge of that particular time has been taken away from us. So it doesn't mean that it's just a theory if you don't know it. Okay, so even if people out there, how many of you people vote for the practical? How many people of you vote still theory? I really will love for all of my viewers to go and check out the Ancient Alien TV series, and not just that TV series, but if you can also go and check out some of those. I'll start asking questions. How an pyramid was made, not from the bottom to the top, but from top to the bottom, which is an impossible thing. How are such big kind of rocks were being placed from like top to the bottom and they were carrying it? It is impossible for a person to carry it. It is impossible for a person to do that kind of sculpture which they used to do. They didn't had at the age of Stone Age where people were making. Yeah, I'm telling you, where at the time where people were making the Stone Age style life, like they were just involving wood and some stone and they were creating weapon. At that time, an alloy metal has been found. Alloy metal. Can you just imagine alloy metal? Now, for you who don't know what is alloy metal is just unsolved myths. It's getting solved, but then it's not. Just telling you people. Okay, telling you. Alloy metal is a fusion of two metals. Okay, even if a metal was found in Stone Age time, it should be the raw. It should not be the processed one or a fusion one. It should be a raw metal. But still, we have found an alloy metal in back those time. How? Just answer my question. How an alloy metal is found at a time of Stone Age era? How? There are so many questions which you should have asked at a time of Russell event. Like, do you believe that the Russell event was also a myth, a story or something? If you can just go out and check the Russell event, Russell. That was a city near some Moscow. No. Everybody on the chat, I'm telling you, if you just go and search Russell, that is a city somewhere near the Moscow, somewhere near that, there was a place where the first alien spaceship crashed. Okay, and people covered it, people talked about it, but then they were pressed down and nobody asked the question because the government was taking all those people who were like asking question or who was at the site who watched those things. Okay, so if you don't believe it, just go and find out what is Russell incident is. You will see an UFO crash news. I just told you, just go and check out the news of, I will show you. You don't believe it, I will show you. UFO. Roswell. Okay, sorry. At Roswell, not Russell, it's Roswell. Even if it's aliens, some go or somewhere. It's aliens. Can you see this on my live screen? You are watching it. Roswell event during the crash and recover a US Army Air Force high altitude balloon in 1947 near Mexico, which became the center of conspiracy. Okay. It was a spaceship. It was a spaceship. New Mexico, Roswell. It was a spaceship which crashed at this point. You can just go and check out all of the. Don't go. I don't care. If the whole world is against me, I will still be that person who won't believe. Okay, you can clearly see all these stuffs. UFO crash at Roswell. I'm showing you the proof. I'm showing you the proof. Okay, let it be. It's fine. We don't have to be the same. Okay, I can be different. That's why I can hear those people. Okay, it's maybe you are just a crowd of people. It's fine. In your screen, there was nothing on my screen. Okay, there was nothing on my screen. Such a disbelief people are there in the chat. Disbelief. Cannot just open mind that can be a possibility. It can be a possibility or something. Disappointed. It is written as conspiracy. Even if that was just a first thing, okay, and that is to fool you. The government does such kind of stuff to fool you. Okay, the same thing what I'm going to explain you today. Okay, today I'm going to explain the concept of inducement, which is a very similar thing to what government is doing with you. Okay, I will explain you every and each of all those things. Pooja Chauhan. Hello Pooja Chauhan. Welcome to the live stream of the Shizil family, and welcome each and every of you who are the disbeliever of an aliens. Aliens exist. Okay, aliens exist. I am against the comment. Exactly. Yes, good. This is learn something from Rajashan Namala. Even if the world is against me, you should stand by your own thoughts. Okay. There is a difference between perspective and perception. Perception is how you look to the whole world. What is like through your eyes, you are analyzing things, you are understanding the fight, you are not understanding the fight, you are watching some incident. Why are you so smiley today? Because they don't believe that aliens exist. It is frustrating to say, but they are not believing it. How they cannot believe that aliens exist? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine, people. It's fine. Okay? It's fine. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. Let's leave those all things aside. Let's not jump into it. I mean, lol, Nami theories. It's not a theory. It's fine. Okay. Albert Einstein never needed hundreds or thousands of people's agreement to start or make a new theory. People will always call special people mad at a first place. Okay. Please, they will always call those people are crazy, mad, and blah blah thing, until and unless that thing happens, and they are the one who will be laughing on you all disbeliever. And yeah, aliens are aliens. Aliens are theory, but yeah, for you, God is not theory, huh? God is very practical for you. God is very that thing for you. For you, aliens is not practical, but oh my God, God are so practical being. 4 hand, elephant mouth. Those are practical stuff for you. Let's go. So I have started. You can, for all those people who have joined this live stream before, good for you. Those people. Yes, what you eat today? Every day I eat the same thing. Yeah, I need a change in my life. I am eating mixed veg and parota. That's what I eat. That's what I eat. In the night I cook, according to me, but in the afternoon I have to eat the same shit again and again. Mixed veg and parota. Mixed veg and parota. Mixed veg and parota. So, everybody, like all the new people who are joining this live stream, please make sure that if you don't understand any of the stuff, trust me, you are ahead of your journey. Always, I want to tell all the new people to start your journey from the starting. If you go on the live section of the Cheesy platform, you will see that there are so many videos in the back before time we have created, and those video takes you from Eat It With Meat. Those video takes you from the beginning to the advanced. If you are just directly entering into advanced, obviously it will be hard to understand. So you first go and check out all the previous live stream in which I have explained you regarding how a candle works, what are the chart patterns, candle patterns, how you can take trade in it, what kind of signals they can give, which are the bulls, which are the bears, who are the buyers, who are the seller, who are fighting, when are they fighting, how are they fighting, how you can take advantage of someone's fight, how you can understand the psychology of a fight. Everything I eat it with meat. I'll try. So, Pooja Chauhan, why you are sad, Pooja Chauhan? Why you are sad? Why? So, like I was telling you all, today my hair is looking too good, right? I can clearly see that today my hair is looking too good. Please, someone appreciate it in the comment section that my hair is looking good. Otherwise, I'm stopping this live stream. I'm not continuing this live stream because my hair looks damn good today. I'll wait for 5 minutes. Okay, out of all this. Yes, Muskan. Yes, I am waiting. Dark blue looks so good on you. Thank you. Thank you. Hairs as well. Exactly. Today I'm having a good hair. Good hair day. Good hair day makes me very happy because if my hairs are looking good, I am very happy. Okay, that's the happiest thing I can see is that my hairs are looking good. Since the very child, I was very concerned and very competitive, very stubborn about my hairs. I tried a lot of new hairstyles. I tried a lot of things because I was that kind of guy who wants to change. I won't be stuck to the same thing. I love to change, see if it's suiting, see it's not suiting. If it's suiting, I will carry on it. And right now I'm feeling like, yes, this is my hairstyle. I love long hairs. Long hair suits me more. Okay, so I'm gonna keep long hairs for a long period of time. And yeah, I wanted to get dark. Actually wanted to get dark brown, but I got dark blue. But it's fine. Still suits me a lot. Thank you. So, hair is fluffy, Lucia. Pretty. Thank you so much. That's it. Yeah. That's what I wanted from all of you people. But yeah, you choose to fight. You choose to disbelieve. Rather than just focusing on what's on your screen, what is that pretty stuff on your screen. Okay, you choose to be disbeliever. But it's fine. Every person is different, every people are different, every people's choices are different, every people's mentality is different, every people's thoughts are different. That's why there is some time, rather than just having a perception, we should have perspective as well to watch how other people watch the world. Rather than just focusing on, are you keeping long hair for someone to pull? Why would be that my goal, that I want to keep a long hair so someone can pull? Wow. It's same like I want to learn driving so that someday someone can crash me. Doesn't make sense. I am high. I probably think that was the extra stuff you did. You should not do extra stuff. It will fry your brain, brothers. It will fry your brains. So, for all the new people who are there in the live stream, I just want to tell you that please go and check out the previous live stream as well, in which I have talked about the candlesticks, candle patterns, chart patterns, strategies, indicator. These are the basic thing of the market which you should know. Price action as well, in which you are identifying what kind of movement the market is having, what kind of things are market having. Okay, so you should know each and every of those things so that you are aware about the basics of market. So when you know about the basics, then we can go to the advanced level of theories. Basically, in the basic level, you will understand about the levels of the market, like what is support, what is resistance, and how market has a price rejection, pullback, retracement. But when you go into the advanced level, then you will know about the concept of smart money. Okay. We are always ready for that. What? I didn't understand, Peter John. I didn't understand what he said. But okay. So, like I was telling all people, when you go into the advanced level, you hear the concept of smart money concept. Okay. So, most of the people, nowadays I'm looking at a lot of community and they are following this one trend, that is this one concept, that is a smart money concept for overall things. Before they were like most of the price rejection, retracement, finding the support levels, finding the resistance levels, so they can carry on with what can be my entry point, where the market can take support, where the market take resistance, and which can be the breakout so I can enter in the market. But now we have entered in a very smart kind of world, because the crypto world is highly influenced world. How and why? See, crypto world is not for the beginners. To be very, very honest, okay? To be very honest, if you are a beginner and with no knowledge of so I was saying something. Yes. Yeah. So if I've seen most of the people, like this crypto world is a highly influenced market. It is not for the beginner, in a way that if you are entering without knowing what can be possible outcome or prediction of a market, you are making the very wrong mistake. Okay. Today I am going to make you introduce with the concept of liquidity grab and inducement. They are very similar. Inducement is a part of liquidity grab. Okay, liquidity grab is an overall thing. I've already explained to liquidity in a very smaller way. Today I'm going to introduce to inducement as well, to get you safe, and how and possible outcome, what kind of mentality, what kind of psychology you have to prepare yourself so that you won't be trapped in those big players. Like I tell you all the time that the shark is gonna eat you. If you are in the front of those people, the shark is gonna eat you and all those stuffs. Okay, so just a second. You always lost in your own thoughts. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Because I'm different. That is a bottom line. That is a fact. I don't watch the world the way people does. I am very different. I am just like, I love my thoughts. I love my mentality because it's very, very wide. Like there is a world inside my head, which I explore every day. Every day I explore, every day I repair, every day I build something inside there, which I love a lot about me a lot. And I like when you are building something, you don't care about what people are gonna think about. That's how I have been my whole life. I was building something inside my head and still building, still repairing, still building, still repairing, still building, still repairing, and never a point in my life I've cared about what people think about me. Not a single time, because I have seen perception, I've seen the world through my eyes, and I've also seen perspective. I've seen how world watches the world, how people watches the world, which changed my thing. Like people are watching world in a very shittiest manner. You are living the life in very shittiest manner. You should not live that life in that way. You should open your mind. Open. Find yourself. First. If you don't know yourself, you will be completely all the time in a battle with yourself. Nothing. Nobody is your enemy other than yourself. But if you find yourself within you, you won the world. You won the world. Trust me. So, I was telling you all people regarding, yes, the beginner, how I was telling you, like inducement will help you in understanding how a shark eats people, how shark can trap you and take your money away from you, how a big player plays with your psychology. We will discuss each and every of those things today in this live stream, and also with that thing we will be also doing the live trading. Okay, it's like whenever I come to the live, I first give you some concept idea, I get you aware with some of those things which is happening in the world and how you can simplify it, how you can understand the market in a more deeper way. Every day I come with something. Okay, so today is liquidity grab and inducement. Okay, first, you know there is one basic thing, three trends in the market: uptrend, downtrend, sideways trend. Market will go uptrend, which means the price is getting up, the buyers are buying, the demand is increased, right? Now the downtrend, price is getting down, the demand is gone, supply is more, so they are now selling it because they have too much of supply and they don't want it now. There is no demand, so they have a lot, now they want to sell it because the price can drop soon, right? Now the third thing is a zigzag, that is basically sideways market where the market doesn't know where to go, so they are just going to go up, down, up, down, up, down. Now it is all on the probability, all on the majority. Now that is the basic knowledge, basic uptrend, downtrend, sideways trend. What have you ever in your life, if you have gone through the trading view, if you have watched some charts, if you have watched any of those platform for the how the market moves, where is uptrend, how do I identify uptrend, how do I identify downtrend, sideways trend, every of those things, you may have noticed one thing, that there is no particular uptrend, no particular downtrend, no particular sideways trend. Okay, it is always like they explain you in the book is very different. Like they explain you in a image. Like if I just go and search, like I will tell you. Okay, if I just go and search about uptrend market. Okay, yeah, you see what they show is it's just going up, it's just going up. Everywhere they will show you the same exact thing. Okay, and for the downtrend same, sideways trend same. But in the reality, in the real life, that kind of structure is not being made. It's always the most confusing structure you will ever see. Okay, for now I'll give you a hint. Okay, can you identify what trend is it? Can you identify? in overall what kind of trend it is? Can anybody guess? Nobody, because it's very confusing. And what if I tell you just now that this is an exact what I took from here? That's an exact trend. Okay, here I did extra because I want to explain you some concept, that's why I did it. But till this point, you can clearly see that this is an exact how the market moves. Okay, you getting my point? Cool. This was an exact replicant. I created those lines, an exact replicant of the market. So now you can believe one thing, that it is so confusing. You don't know where is an uptrend, you don't know where is a downtrend, because for the starting it was giving us, it was a complete up from here, but at the same point it created higher highs, but the next high was not that high. Okay, so again, indefinite one. We don't know what it can be. I will just take to this side so you will be very clear to understand. Okay, cool. Okay, so in this, right now you cannot know what kind of trend is this. A lot of people will say this is an head and shoulder pattern. From here it should have had a downtrend. Exactly my point. Okay, first thing, this is the first thing I will explain you. Second thing, an uptrend started over here. Second, at the time when uptrend started, a sudden downfall also started. This is the third thing. Okay, each and everything I will explain. I am just marking those things which you should know regarding thing, what I am going to explain you the next. How an inducement work, what is the meaning of inducement, everything I will explain. I am just first dividing each and every part what you need to understand. Okay, first part was this, a chart pattern it created. I will just make sure everything is circled properly. Okay, first is this part. We are gonna talk about this part first. That is a chart pattern you might have known regarding, it is called head and shoulder because it looks like head and shoulder. This is shoulder, and this is the head. Okay, and it is actually a bearish candle. Bear. Market should have gone down from there, but it didn't go. Okay, just keep it aside. After that, you can see a series of higher highs and higher lows you can see. I will circle it again. This will be the second thing which we are going to talk about. Okay, what it says, it is an higher high and higher low, which signifies what? Uptrend. Okay, this is the second thing we are going to talk about. After that, suddenly we see a downfall and we also see a rise of a downtrend because it is making a series of lower lows and lower highs. This is kind of a downtrend, confusing downtrend, not a very specific like this, but yes, it is a downtrend. Okay, after that we can see a major swing over here, which is also an M pattern. If you can, okay, from here to here we will focus as a third thing. That is a down syndrome. Okay, this is a down. Okay, I wrote down over here. And this is another chart pattern which is a major swing, and it is also called as M pattern. That is also called as double top chart pattern. Okay, just a second. This is fourth part we are gonna talk about. Next thing is again a series of an uptrend with a double top chart pattern as well. Okay, this is a fifth thing we are going to talk about. Trend plus pattern With this handwriting, I'm qualified to be a doctor, by the way. Okay, after that, we saw this structure, which I will explain you in the last, and I will tell you what it is. Okay, now, if you understand all these concepts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you will understand the whole meaning of inducement, what is a liquidity grab, how they fool you, how they make you trap your money, and each and every of those things, we will cover it in this episode. Okay, so first thing, we will talk about a chart pattern over here. First, what we saw, and this is, I'm talking about the live market only. Okay, this is an exact representation of this. Till here to here, I draw that exact chart in a line form. Okay, this is not my imaginary line. I didn't draw it imaginary. I showed you in the live stream as well that this is exactly, I just did this thing. I will show you what I did. Okay, I did this, 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 and that's how I created this line. Okay, so it is an exact representation of this chart, what was happened here, the most confusing chart you will feel, and that's the reality of the market. Okay, do not get in those thoughts ki like, yeah, uptrend will come, I will put buy situation, I will sit fine, and I will get a lot of profit. Downtrend, I will just do selling. If everybody can have a profit, how the market can have money? How a market is not having any losses? Okay, market. Hi Yash, good looking beta. Thank you so much, Sangeeta. Thank you so much for, and well, also welcome to the live stream of the Cheeseway platform. Thank you so much for joining this live stream, and yeah, please make sure that you are liking the YouTube, my video, my live stream, and also please share it to the maximum people out there. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed it. Okay, thank you so much for joining this live stream. If you have any doubt, anything, feel free to ask in the comment section, because see, I don't want anybody to feel like this is just this thing, like I'm speaking to a wall kind of thing. Okay, I don't appreciate me speaking to myself a long time. I did it in my life. I've talked with myself a lot of time, but now I am above it. I don't want to do it. So please make sure that you are putting your any opinion, comment, story, any random thing which you want me to know, any random thing which you want to ask, anything. Feel free to talk to me in whatever way you feel like. I am not here to finish my syllabus or something. I ain't a teacher over here. I am a friend. Okay. And we don't have any specific timing that till 8 p.m. we have to finish this everything. Nah. Feel free to ask me whatever you want to feel. Just, it is more about a connection, my connection with you, rather than just me saying a lot of stuff with you. Okay. Like teaching is the secondary part. Primary is that you build a trust in me. Okay. Cool. So, the first thing, which is a chart pattern. Okay, and like I told you already, this is this all lines. It is very confusing to see, right? I will just take everything out. दीवारी मेरा दिल ले गया, ऐसा खंजर मारा सीना मेरा छिल के गया. Okay, so first let's talk about the first thing. This is a chart pattern. Okay, where should I write those things? I think I should write it over here, the down. First is chart pattern trap. Okay, this is the first thing we are going to talk about. Should I write everything? No, I will write it one by one, and I will also tick it. Okay, this is, I will create one box over here. Okay, that's my box. Once we finish this, I will go on tick it. Okay, cool. So coming back to our thing. So this first thing is what a chart pattern trap. Most of you, when you see, when you go on the Google, you learn about a chart pattern. Even if you see my videos, I've talked about what they are, what they can do, and what they are capable of, what kind of reversal they can give, where they can lead the market to, because that's the basic and general understanding of that chart pattern. Okay, but in a smart money concept, we watch the market in a very different way. Same way, like there are the theory, and then there is physics, and there is quantum physics. They are very basic same, but they are very two different parts of physics. One talks about the reality stuff, another talks about the imaginary stuff. Okay, so here the smart money concept is exactly the same stuff, which is the difference between physics and the quantum physics. Okay, in the smart money concept, we question the market a lot, we challenge the market a lot, we don't get satisfied with the market of whatever it is doing. We always be one step ahead of the market. If you want to be one step ahead of the market, start thinking as in a quantum trading way, like a smart money concept. Okay, so first thing, it's the head and shoulder pattern. In head and shoulder pattern, they are said that it is a bearish chart pattern. The market will go for which trend? The market is going to go for a downtrend, from where the market will fall a lot. Maybe 2%, 3%, 4%, XYZ, so on and so on and so on. But falling down is very important for it. That's what general idea says. Are we believing in the general idea here? No, because that's the normal physics of the trading. We are in the quantum one. Quantum trading says that even though a chart pattern has been made, like there is right now a head and shoulder pattern, which is devoted to give you a downtrend, but at the same point, we should always be one step ahead by questioning yourself, is it gonna be a downtrend? Are you sure about it? The general idea says yes, but what about the ungeneral idea? What about the if situation, which we never uncover about? That's why we face a lot of losses in the market. How do we like, what kind of people, the sharks, what they do with your brain is, they will draw. Okay, first thing, understand one thing, the big player has a whole control over the market. They can make chart patterns, they can make uptrends, they can make downtrends, they can make extreme uptrends, they can make extreme downtrends, they can make extreme sideways, major swings, any of those things. They have a complete control over the market. Understand one thing very specifically. Don't just have that one backward mentality that how they can control and blah and blah. You throw money at anyone, they will do anything. It's the exact same thing happens with the trading. Okay, they have that tremendous amounts of money that a whole market can change with their one finger snap. Cool. So first you got to know that thing, that the big players, they are investing more, like unimaginable money, which you invest every time. You might invest, the retailers I'm talking about, the retailers, the new beginner investor, they may invest up to what? 2 crore, 3 crore, 5, 6, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's all. They will never, a retailer will never take a trade of 100 crore at a single trade. Never. You will never ever see that kind of retailer. Never. It is not possible. Because they don't have that amount of backup to take 100 crore trade. But the big player, the big sharks, the whales, they have so many names in the marketing community. Okay, all those people, they have tremendous amount of money, like tremendous. You cannot just imagine what kind of money they are having. Where, like, see, even though I struggle in making or like calling a number in a verbally, I can see, like, even if I have to, if I find more than 10 crore or something, if I see that amount of digit, I always go by, okay, 1s, 10s, 100,000, that way I go, because I'm not used to see that kind of money. We are very limited to our kind of money. Like, even if, like, we will see, there will be a lot of people nearby us who will say, like, even if I have 1 crore, my life is set. But there are people in the world who is wearing a ring for 1 crore. There is a guy who wears 60 crore watch, which is a kind of that thing, like not even generational wealth. Okay, it is beyond generational wealth, just on his wrist for some people. So we are dealing with those kind of people. I told you this information. Why? Because you need to know regarding this stuff, like who we are dealing with. Open your mind first to see what big enemy or what big player we are facing in the market. First of first. Okay. Other thing. You know how big of this player is. We cannot defeat him. Don't even try to defeat him. Okay. It's not possible. Until and unless you have exactly 10x amount of money than that guy has, then it is possible that you can change the market, you can control the market. But other than that, not possible. So what happens in a chart pattern? Like I told you, they have a full control. Okay, understand this thing. Full control. Full control of the market. They know exactly where the people will enter. They know exactly how to trick their mentality. They know exactly how to fuck your psychology. And every of those things, they know exactly what you are thinking. Exactly. In the same way, when like if you are in a, for example, if you are in a classroom, there is a teacher, you are watching the blackboard, but at the same time you are not giving an attention to the teacher. What she will say, that physically you are here, but mentally you are not. How she knows that? Did she peeped inside your mind to know what you are thinking? No, it is an understanding. Same way, a big player has an understanding of you people, what kinds of movement you can do, what kinds of where you will take the buy entry, where you will take the sell entry. Because see, retailers are not thinker. Retailers are believers. Thinkers are the rich people, and the average and poor people are believers. Okay, if I tell you that head and shoulder pattern gives you a downtrend, you will believe it. You will simply believe it, and whenever it's you see an head and shoulder pattern, you will invest for what trend? For a downtrend. For selling side, you will invest. But the thinker, the rich people, they won't be just believing your words. They will think about it a lot to take a step toward it. Okay. So the same way, the retailers always get trapped in this, because they are more of what? They are more of a believers. So right now we are in the journey. In the today's episode, we will go from the believers to the thinkers. At least give it a try. At least think for one time that what can, like that, consider X situation. That this can happen, this might happen, I'm sure this will happen. 3. Can, might, sure. That's all. Okay. So, yeah. So this is an head and shoulder pattern. Like I told you, the big player controls the market. So they know when to make the pattern, how to make a pattern, every of those things. They created an head and shoulder pattern. Now, okay. Just a second, people. Okay, so they created a head and shoulder pattern. Now, most of the people, we have the line, okay, the neckline. This is the resistance line and this is the support line, from where if it breaks the support, we are going to enter in the market, right? That's what an head and shoulder pattern says. So once an head and shoulder pattern is created, they will wait for it to go in that support line. They will wait for that thing. they will wait for the this support line to break, and after that they will enter in the market. Okay, and can you see, I will show you very zoomed out way. I will show you exactly what you are missing over here. Okay, so this is the first part we are looking for. Head and shoulder pattern created by who? By the big player. Okay, after that we wait for the support line. Most of the people, maximum 80%, I'm telling you, 80% of believers will enter here. This is where they will enter in the market for sell side, because they saw a breakout and they entered in the market. 80% people does the same thing. 80% people will do the exact same thing. They see breakout, they enter. That's what they do. Okay, and where they will put their stop loss, very minimal. Maybe here, and the smart people will maybe keep on the previous resistance. Okay. Now you see what happened over here. 80% of people entered for what? Sell side. But market again jumped and break every of the stop loss. Even though you keep the shoulder, which is supposed to keep as a resistance, stop loss, even the shoulder has been given a breakout. Okay. You can see this from here to here, the market went up that. Every people's stop loss has been hit, has been gone. The market took 80% of people's liquidity over here. What was the trap? The trap was an head and shoulder pattern. What is an inducement? Inducement is a breakout. Okay. Now you understood what inducement is? Inducement is nothing but luring people in, like just like showing you some shiny stuff, but when you get to close, it will be a mirror. It won't be diamond. It just getting your attention, making you feel very tempting that yes, this is a moment, this is your moment, go on, come on, do it. And at the same time, they will show you at the same point, at the same time. Okay, so it's same like when we go for the fishing thing. Okay, so when we are going for the fishing, what we do is we put one food for the fish. This is the breakout, this breakout is the exact that thing where we see a downfall is happening. Okay, breakout given, we saw the fish, the us people, the retailers, they saw that a food is there, I should go and eat it. And without even believing, the 80% of fish will go to the trap, they will try to wait, and then the big player will take it out of the water. Exact same thing happened over here. They give you breakout, the market went below breakout, people entered, and then they made the market go up and hit everybody's stop loss, so everybody's money is gone. Complete gone. That's what a trap is, which is called as liquidity grab and inducement. I'm gonna show you almost like six patterns I saw in the previous chart patterns. There might be more. Okay, inducement is never a specific stuff. Is never a specific stuff. Inducement is like an invention. Is there trick? There can be new trick, old trick, used trick, past trick, and any kind of trick. Okay, so inducement is basically what? Inducement is a trick for them to tempt you, to lure you, and to take all of your money from your wallet to the market. The big player don't need your money, just the market needs it. That's all. So you got the first point, that was an chart pattern situation. Okay. Okay, so you understood the first stuff. Whenever you see a chart pattern, never enter at the point of the breakout. Always wait. Always wait. Wait, even if it's going for a downtrend and you will feel like I lost an opportunity to have a greater profit than the other people who entered over here and they had a good profit. If it is a normal head and shoulder pattern, it is totally fine. At least you are in a safer side. Just imagine about these people who entered, 80% of the people entered, and obviously you know one thing for a fact, the stop loss is been kept at a very similar, like very small distance they will keep, because they don't want to have a tremendous amount of losses. Okay, so the market went till here above the previous shoulders resistance, which should be your like smartest stop loss will be the shoulders resistance, because that is where the market took resistance. But you will see that the market actually went above it, it crossed it. Okay, after that, exactly at the same point, this is the first stuff. Okay, what it is, the trap is based on chart pattern trap. They will trap you by getting you the breakouts, by giving you the breakouts, and then when you enter, they will get the market in a complete opposite way. So you care your stop loss, your every money will be gone and lost. Okay, so this is the first thing which we got to know regarding. I will tick it. Okay, tick. Oh, that's a very bad tick. Tick. Okay, done. Now the second thing. Second. Okay, so the second thing is called fake trend. What is it called? Fake trend. Okay, cool. Now let's go and understand about the fake trend. First thing was the head and shoulder pattern, where I told you what kind of inducement you can get, what they do to lure you, and where they will take your liquidity and every of those things. Okay, so you should be aware about this situation. Now let's just go and I will just erase it for having a little clarity. Okay. This is the bottom thing which you need to know. This is the base. This thing, big player has full control over the market, is a base of understanding the liquidity gap and inducement, because they are the one who are doing it. These are the culprit. These big players are the culprit. Okay, cool. So now the second area, I forgot to erase this thing. Now we are jumping. Should I create a rotated ellipse, circle, curve? I'll just create a path. Okay. So it is where is given a breakout. Okay, so from here to here, to here, to here. Okay, this is the second thing we are gonna focus on. Okay, and I just want to draw one more thing. Yeah, cool. So this is the second part. Okay, second, it is called fake trend. What is a fake trend? Fake trend is basically they will tell you right now, which we can see what after the breakout of a chart pattern, we should have what? We should have a downtrend like this. From here, a downtrend we should have, but we are having a series of higher highs and series of higher lows, which justifies what? Which tells us that the market is right now in an uptrend. So what will people think? Like, okay, fine, the market was supposed to have a downtrend, but at a point where it should have a downtrend, it is now having an uptrend, which is very common. People might think like, yeah, that kind of thing can happen. Okay, which is very common, and that kind of thing can happen because it is just basically reversal thing happen. Whatever was supposed to happen, it didn't happen in that way. Now an opposite thing is happening, which is a very common thing in the market. Sometime where you should have an uptrend, you will get a downtrend. Where you should have a downtrend, you will get an uptrend. Common thing. But at the same point, this is the second part where they tricked you. Okay, market gave you what? Market gave you higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Market gave you higher highs, higher lows. So it is a series of uptrend. People went there, it started having falling down. From there it went up. Made what? Okay, so people did this thing, which usually people do, that is making an order block. Okay. They will do this to make an order block, to see where, if the candle is giving an uptrend, making another high, and even if it's falling, it should be above the previous high. That will make an higher high, higher low. Okay, so they will draw this thing to identify if it is going to be an uptrend. They saw, yes, it is an uptrend. The first, this thing was above it. Second, and low is also about it. They thought that yes, an uptrend has started, and it was actually for a very minimal amount of time. Let's see till what to what time. For 1 hour and 50 minutes, yes, an uptrend was there. For 1 hour and 50 minutes, the uptrend started being big. Every time the higher highs are crossing, obviously at the same point, people might think that at this point as well, and high and low will be created above the previous one. Now, most of the people entered over here, ended over here at a low point. Some people may see, whenever you say like I want to enter in the market, you don't enter like this. You wait, because you don't feel that amount of confidence to enter in the market. So most of the people might enter not in the top, but somewhere in the between. Like, yes, an uptrend is going on. Then it start coming down. They feel very anxious, like, oh my god, the amount of profit they are having, now it is becoming lower. Some might think in a way ki it is just a retracement, it is just that thing, what is it called? It is just and pull back and it will go up again. But some don't think in that way. Not every people's psychology is a strong psychology. Some have a very weak psychology where they get panicked that it was going up, now it is coming down, maybe it's a downtrend, now it's going to start or something like this. Okay, so they will release their exit, they will exit the trade somewhere here, again enter over here, some enter in the between, some enter in the top, some here, some here, some here, some here, some here. Now you know one thing for very sure, that every people is entering at a very different timing. Not everybody is having a proper mindset where to enter, when to enter. Okay. Now know all the stop losses. The people who entered over here, stop loss will be the breakout from where, or the major fall from where the breakout was up, again got supported and went up. This will be the stop loss. For this guy, this will be, for this guy, the previous low will be stop loss. For this guy, the previous low, or this will be the stop loss. For people who are entering in the between this, or they can create somewhere between as well to reduce their every of those like things, reducing their losses to create a smaller stop loss and every of those things. Okay, so a lot of stop losses you can see at this point from the breakout, like it gave breakout, it took support. So from this, nobody is going to go beyond it. Okay, everybody is going to have this as a maximum stop loss, and any stop loss above that, there will be a lot. Every people have their own mentality of what kind of stop loss they want. So there will be, this is the maximum where a lot of people are there, and above it will be the risky and trailing people who want to trail their stop loss because they don't want to have a maximum amount of losses over there. Okay, so at this point what happens is, now everybody has entered in the market. Most of the people, like at a first, when it makes a first higher low, nobody enters. Like people enter, but not the majority people. Majority people don't even enter in the second one because they still believe that one more confirmation and I will be sure. The confirmation comes. Yes, the low was higher than the previous one, and yes, it made a higher high as well. They got very confirmed. So what they did, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 confirmation did. 4 times the market was having a higher highs. So again, the people who did not enter, they will try to come down and they will try to make sure that they are entering somewhere nearby. Whenever they see some green candle forming over here and trying to go up, they enter in the platform. And their stop loss again same will be same than this. Now what happened and what this big player did, they break the history, they break the trend. This was a fake trend. Just for 1 hour, they gave you that an uptrend can come. People entered for a buying situation, and suddenly, when a lot of people have entered in the market for buying side, because 4 confirmation they did, 3 higher lows and 4 higher highs. It is enough to get us confirmed that it is an uptrend. Okay. Suddenly after that, the 4th one, the market starts falling. Market starts falling to grab each and everybody's stop losses. Everybody's stop losses. Everybody's. This is, and you can notice once it hit the major stop loss, the major support point, from there it again, okay, that is a different thing I will tell you. Okay, that is a different thing. Okay, that is the third part. So first, the second part you understood, fake trend. First, the market showed you that it is trying to give you an uptrend, but after suddenly that, it gave you a downfall. That is again an inducement. This is a part of inducement. Inducement happened where? Inducement happened here. Rather than taking a support and going up, it gave you downfall. This is a type. This is not a breakout. Okay. This is not some trend line you have drawn, like something like this drawn. After it, I will enter for the downside sign or something. You didn't. But it gave you an inducement. It showed you that now an uptrend series is going on, but it was not an uptrend series. It was just a fake trend for a while, and then a lot of people entered for the buying side and they started having a downtrend to hit and to grab people liquidity. Liquidity, again, the same thing. It is just your stop loss. Liquidity is basically your money. Whatever stop loss you are having, that is a liquidity for the market. Whatever profit you are having, that is a loss for the market. Understand this thing, what I've told you right now. Okay. Open your mind, open your ears, understand one thing. Your profit is loss for the market. Your loss is a profit for the market. Your stop loss is your red thing, minus account, minus whatever XYZ amount. That is the liquidity of the market. But at the same point, whatever plus sign is there, that is a loss of the market but profit for you, because you are taking that amount of money from the market, not giving it to it. Same for casino as well. If you are investing 5,000 USDT and you are taking 10,000 from them, it's their loss. You took your investment and you took 5,000 profit from it. They never earned anything. You just came, you got profit and you left. The casino is not having profit over here. Casino, when they have profit, when you lose that 5,000. For example, if you came with 5,000 and you're leaving with 4,000, you lost. You recovered. Did you recover the full amount? And even if you recovered the full amount, that is not a profit for you. That is the same exact level thing for you. Like you entered with 5, you are going with 5. Null. No loss, no profit. So here, what people does is, what the market does, the big player does is, to give the market money, they will give you such kind of tricks. They will trick you in a way that yes, an uptrend is going on, but is it an uptrend? No, it is not an uptrend. From there, it will start having a downtrend. And again, I'm telling you, this is not some imaginary lines which I did. These are those lines which have taken from this market. You can clearly see head and shoulder pattern over here. Head and shoulder pattern gave uptrend. Okay, uptrend was like up, down, up, down, up, down. From there, it started having a downfall. Little downtrend it gave, made it lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so this is an exact representation of this market. Don't think that I just for explaining you, I'm telling you regarding an imaginary market or something. No, this is the reality of the market. I don't talk about theories. I told you already. I am telling you the practical, how a trend looks in a market, in a real life market, rather than the books, how the trend looks in the real life. This is it. Okay, cool. This is the second thing. So I will just go and pick the second stuff. Fake trend we talked about. Now let's go and talk about our third thing. Okay, so now we are learning about the fake downtrend. How a fake downtrend looks like, from where the market takes liquidity, how they take liquidity, and every of those stuffs. Okay, so now let's just go and check out the third thing. I will erase this. Okay. Actually it's fake trend and fake support as well. Fake support. I will call it fake support. Third will be fake support. Okay, the third is called fake support. Cool. Okay. Okay. And we are looking, I will also tell you at what point we are looking. Okay, so till here we saw an uptrend, and from now, from this point to this point, to this point, okay. So now we are focusing on this. This is the third thing which we are talking about, and this is called fake support. Now, after an uptrend, fake trend, like fake trend was going on, it was uptrend, but it was supposed to give you higher highs, higher lows. But at the same point, market changed and it hit a lot of people's stop losses till here, whatever stop loss they had. Okay, so pencil. Yeah, till here whatever stop losses they had, everybody is hit, and every money went to the market already. Okay, now they saw one thing. First was low, lower low, lower low, sorry, lower low, lower high, lower high, lower high, high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay, above one is lower high, below one is lower lows. Okay, so they saw the market. Now people will see, okay, the uptrend didn't work out, maybe now it is time for downtrend. What is time for? Selling. The market will be on a sell side right now. That's what they wanna think about. Okay, so after that they are thinking about that stuff, that the market is right now in a downtrend, the market is now ahead, it will go for a downtrend, or maybe smart people will wait for the support. Okay, like this was the major support from where the uptrend started. Let me see if that exact support will break or not. If it doesn't break, I will enter for the buying side. If it breaks, I won't enter for the sell side. I will enter for the sell side. Okay, so market came down, but there are stupid people as well. Okay, the very simplest believer that downtrend came, it break this support, it break this support, it break this support, it started having downtrend. So a lot of seller entered in the market. Seller entered, seller waited for the retracement, again fall, seller entered. See, nobody entered in exact retracement. Okay, this is a very myth, I will tell you. Nobody enters in exact movement of the retracement. They will wait either in the halfway of the retracement, like maybe here, or maybe in the almost top, from where the market starts going down. These are the points where they enter in the market from. Okay, so first thing what you know about is market came down, maybe people enter over here, nobody entered in the retracement. Okay, retracement is a very tricky place to enter in the market. Everybody's stop loss is what? Some stop loss will be this, some this, some this. That will be the highest stop loss, this, because that's the only way where the market has taken resistance. Some smart people might see, like, I will take more 1% above to be safe from the liquidity trap. Okay, there are such people as well in the market who will feel like they are getting safe from doing such kind of stuff, but actually they are not getting safe from such kind of stuff. Okay, got it, people? Cool. Let's go. So, a lot of people's stop losses will be in the highest point where the market has taken resistance from there. Okay, now enter for sell side, people will feel very positive. A lot of people might be waiting for the support to break. Okay, the support didn't break. From there, the market went up, 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 up. Okay, now what they will do, some people might enter over here, some over here for uptrend. Okay, and the time they saw that the market is at an equal level rather than giving us a lower high, it is at an equal level of the previous one. They will think that from here the market will go. I know for very sure the market will go. They have such kind of mentalities. Okay, so they will enter for buying side in the tip a lot, because they believe the lower low chance is gone. Now the market has taken a good support and it will go up. Okay, so how many people enter for the buying side? One. Now understand this one point. People who have entered for the sell side, people who have entered for the buying side. Buying side people have a stop loss of obviously the support or little below it. Now how your stop loss or liquidity is going to be taken? The downside people, they don't have that risk right now, just right now, but the buyers have a risk over here, because the big player, the market played with their mentality, taken a support at exact that point where the previous support has been taken. Rather than giving us a breakout, it gave us support. Most of the people over here, the people who entered for an short sell side, they will think what, that it has taken a support from the support point. So a lot of people will feel fear. 50% will exit in the trade with a small amount of profit. They won't be having that much guts to keep on having that trend, because they will believe the market may suddenly go up and we may have the losses. A lot of people do trailing stop losses. So you can believe the trailing stop losses people, they have an early loss. Trailing stop loss people, they have an early loss over there. Okay, so once they are having an early loss at this point with the trailing stop loss, sellers are gone. Most of the sellers, 50% of the sellers might not have that much guts to keep the trade when they are taking a good support, a good strong support from that point, and rather than making a lower high, it just went up and touched the exact same point where the previous high was. Another tension in the mind of the retailers. Okay, after that thing, what happens is a lot of buyers enter in the market fall down exactly again to that point where the previous support was. Can you see? This is exactly like that point where the previous support was. They will think the market just came for what? Retracement. Again went up. Now majority of people, 80% of people will enter for buy side. Why? Because the market has tested same support level twice. When a market tests the same support level twice, that is a point where a very confirmed thing comes that yes, an uptrend can start here. An uptrend can start from there. That is the thing. Like when there is a twice retracement, that is a twice confirmation. Twice confirmation always works in a positive way. So a lot of people here will enter, 80% of people will be the buyers who will enter for this trend. Like yes, right now it has taken the double support. I am very sure an uptrend is going to start and higher high, higher low is going to be there in the market. So I have to go and make it. Okay. Just a second. So 80% of people enter for the buying side, and at the same point where the people enter for the buying side, a huge downfall comes, hitting everybody's buyer side stop losses. Everybody buyer side stop losses over here has been taken to the market and given to the market. That is giving liquidity to the market. Okay, buyer side liquidity gone. Now just let me just erase a lot of stuff. This is the second thing, fake support. It has taken support at the same exact point to just give you a fake signal for support is gonna be there, a downtrend, uptrend can start from here, enter in the market and all those kind of stuff. Okay, from there we see one thing, the market went a little zigzag. This is the second part we are going to talk about. Fake support, you understood fake support? Fake support is done. How the market takes your liquidity. What are the ways market takes your liquidity? We have understood three things. These are all traps only. Okay, chart pattern trap, fake trend trap. It can be uptrend, downtrend. Okay, it can be both, not specific to uptrend. Then third is fake support trap, which is this. Now let's go for the fourth one. Sideways slash major swings. Okay, so right now we are going to learn about the fourth thing over here. Fourth thing. What is the fourth stuff? Zigzag, that is basically sideways, and the major swings. Let's just delete it. Delete this one. Now we are going for now we are understanding from here okay, so this is the thing we are understanding right now. This is our fourth stuff, which is a sideways market with the major swings. Sideways market with the major swings are the most confusing thing you will ever see in the world. Why? Because at a first point it is sideways market, but at the same time they have a strength to create big swings, which makes people confused at a lot of point, which is first, the market gave breakout, came back again, came down, came back, came down. Okay, so market understand one thing, that now a sideways market has started. Like market is not deciding whether to go up, whether to go down or something like that. In between that, can you just see the amounts of higher highs they are making? Okay, first was an epic high. Epic high they went, came down but couldn't go up. That generated an idea about what a downtrend is still carrying on, because a downtrend was going on. It generated an idea over here that to all the retailers which are there, that a downtrend may be still going on. Okay, people enter for the sell side. Majority of people enter for the sell side, because first of all it gave a breakout to the support. For a first thing, it gave a breakout to the support. Other than that, it also giving you the lower lows and lower highs. more confirmation that maybe it is a uptrend. It is a downtrend. So people will enter for the sell side, sell side, sell side. Now they will be keeping the major they will be keeping their stop loss very nearby, because they believe right now the sideways market will be in a range. Okay, we all know that a sideways market is a range market. We have seen this thing, like the range, the common range the market has of a sideways. Whenever it goes in a sideways, it will always follow one particular amount of range. At this point, when it created this small thing, I will zoom it. Okay, I cannot go that side, but I wanted to go that side. Fine, I will explain it from here. So at the point when this was created, this small thing, gave you a signal that the downtrend is still going on. But was it going on? No. From that, the next thing it did, a lot of seller enter in the market, because the seller were thinking that it is a downtrend going on. It took another support. Previous support was breakout. It took a new support from that market. From there, it took a support and went up. Okay, a lot of people might be having this as the resistance point or this as a support point, because the support and resistance are the same exact point. From there, the market can either go up or down. That is the line. It's just an imaginary line from where the market can have a fluctuation from that point. Okay, so market had a fluctuation over here. After that, at the same exact point, they saw one thing, that the market took resistance at the same support, exactly at the support. So they will keep at the stop loss. Next line went, it crossed the support line, resistance line, sorry. It crossed the resistance line. Stop loss, multiple stop loss has already been hit. Market grabbed the liquidity from there to just make you fool that this can be a resistance, because it has taken the previous resistance over there. Downtrend change into a something different trend now. Now what people will think, like maybe it's a sideways market. Okay, people do not enter in the sideways market, obviously, because they feel that it is a very risky moment to enter in the market. If you are very precise in making the range, enter in the market, you will have a profit. Multiple entries you can do. You can buy, you can sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here. Multiple entries you can do. But if you are not sure about what range it will go, people don't enter. And most of the people, they don't enter. Okay. So now what is happening is, the people wait for a breakout to happen, a certain amount of breakout. This is an inducement over here. They gave you a breakout. They thought that yes, the range is breaking. This is the time for you to enter in the market. This is an exact moment where you should enter in the market. Do you enter in the market at that point? Smart people do not. Believers, they do, because they believe in a very stupid and specific thing. If this is what they said, I will believe that specific thing. Why you don't ask question? Why you don't think about the bad situation at the same point as well? Why you have to be focused on what it is written in the books and the web and everywhere? They gave you breakout. People always draw this range. They gave you breakout. Maximum people enter here for buy side. Maximum. 80% of people, let's say 80% of people enter in the buy side. Okay. Few 20% people wait because they thought this can be a retracement. They will go back again, take a support, and it will retest. Sorry, not retracement. This the market may retest himself again. It will go up, it will fall down, it will take exact support from that point, and then I will enter in the market. Okay. People went for buying side and straight down. Okay. Now most of the people, they have thought about this thing, like even if I entered for the buying side, my strong support is this point, because from there the market has not went more than this is the line where it has not given a breakout. Another breakout you can see, another inducement. They trapped you here. Now this is another trap. This is trap for the sell people. This this was the trap for the buy. This is the trap for the sell. Buy people entered, market went down, all the stop loss are been hit. All these your money went to the market directly. Now for the sell side, the market gave you breakout, people enter for the sell side, market went again up. They did what? Again, the sell sides, all the stop loss has been hit and the money has been gone. Now, and do not think like the retailer's money is very less, okay? Just imagine like a million amount of retailers having a small amount. If you sum up total equals to, it will be a big amount, big, huge amount. Two things they did. Here breakout, here breakout. Why it happened? How it happened? Because of the major swing. Sideways market and major swings make this thing happen. Okay, cool. This was the fourth thing which I wanted to explain. The sideway and the major swing. How inducement, how they lure you in their trap, basically. People enter for the sell side over here. Again, the market went up. Your stop loss is gone again. Same thing. Sideways market also done. Now, let's go and understand fifth thing. What is fifth thing, by the way? Fifth thing is just a combination of an uptrend and a chart pattern. Two confusing factors. Okay. Trend nothing, I just remembered some of my memory which I should have forgotten in my whole life. I just remembered it, I felt like vomiting, so I did vomiting. Okay. So fifth thing we are learning is an inducement. See, inducement is not a very specific thing. Inducement is just a trick for you to, for the big player to lure you in their trap. It can be new ways, new invention way, old ways, general ways, or any ways. Okay, trick is a trick. Doesn't matter if they have to follow the same pattern or they can introduce you a new pattern. It depends on the big player now, because we are not the one who are tricking. They are the one who are tricking. Now it depends on them. So, but still we can have the few concepts of the market which are the generally used, so we can be aware from it. We can have that back thought mentality that this is a possibility and every of those things. Okay, cool. Just a second, people. Yeah, so these are the all those things which I wanted to tell you. So big players has full control over the market. You should understand this fact very clearly. Okay. Fourth thing we are going for is an uptrend and a chart pattern. Now, after a major downfall, like it gave you breakout above, it gave you breakdown below, and from there it taken a new support. Now we are focusing on different things, so I will delete this and I will create the new thing, a new stuff. Okay, this is what we are focusing on right now. An uptrend from where it has taken a support. This is where the market took support from there. From there, the market had uptrend, making higher highs, higher lows. Okay, we saw it clearly. Okay, after that thing, when you see one thing, that two highs are at a very same price, but suddenly they show you a very huge high which has a huge difference between the two highs. These are the two normal ones. One is here, one is here. Normal distance. But the distance between the second and the third is more. Which signifies what? That the buying side is having a lot of strength. Pressure is toward the buy. So people are buying a lot, and that's why we are having the higher highs distance increased. People have this mentality that yes, the distance is good. That means a good, strong uptrend has started. See, how they think it didn't work out here. It didn't work out here. It didn't work out here. But I believe that this is a point where it is going to work out now. Okay. So the huge gap creates their mentality that the buying pressure right now is great. People are in majority of putting a buy signal. That's why we are having a good distance between the higher highs. That is also a factor. Okay. After that, the second one forms. But they see one more thing. The smarter people will notice it. The believer won't notice it. Smarter people will notice one thing. An M pattern has been made. Double top pattern. That's why it is away from this thing. Just neglect this thing because that is a very small uptrend, but in an overall big picture we can see a very good double top pattern has been seen there. Most of the people, they will have these probabilities like, oh my god, it is an uptrend, maybe they are tricking us and it is gonna go for a downtrend again from there. It is gonna go on downtrend from there. Okay, so people entering for the buy side. Their major stop loss is the previous high from where the previous high rose. Major stop loss can be this as well. From this, if people enter over here, this will be there. If people enter over here, this can be either this or either that. Okay. So from that moment, the majority of people, when it crossed this lower high, wait, this was a hosh posh. Yeah, when it crossed this higher low, they got to know that it broke this. I should enter for the downside because the market is gonna go for downtrend now, but they're not very sure of it. So they don't enter at the time of the breakout. They will enter somewhere in the middle. From there, the market take a support from this point, from the second high, and again try to go up. Market saw one thing that, see, the gap was the good. Yes, the gap was good. Maybe it just to fill the gap, and again it took a same support and is now going up. Something in the anomaly in the market has happened. From there it tried to go up and again took the seller's stop losses. Seller must have taken some kind of stop losses. The market going up, they made the exit to their trades because they believe from here the market can go in an up direction from now. So they took the trade. Liquidity happened over there. They took the stop losses of the sellers. The buyers are thinking we are already gone. The stop losses are already been hit till now. From here again the support came, people buy over here, and again the market falls down. And now this time it will be previously from this. Previous support was this. Now the market trend to go more down. Why? Because the market try to go more down because they want to be, they know, the market knows that liquidity will be below that support level, very little below that support level. There will be the stop losses of people because they will never keep it on the support level because they believe that from here the market can jump from up. So they will put it little down. So they will put it little downside of the market. Okay, cool. After that thing, it gave a breakout. Every stop loss has been hit. People enter for the downside, like a selling side. Again, the market went up, took their stop losses, again grabbed a lot of people over here, again took the buyers, again came down and took the buyer stop loss as well. And from there, the sellers enter and it went up again. It's so trap thing. Like the more movement you make, the more you are stuck in that zone, stuck in that trap, stuck in that trick. This was an inducement and liquidity grab concept. How the market earns money from you, how you can be safe from that, and what kind of things you should be covering for it. Okay. Covering is basically never enter at the breakout, never ever enter in the breakout. Let the market retest himself lot of times. Okay. And do not enter at the peak point. Enter at those kind of point where you can actually have a profit rather than just entering in a random zones. Okay. This peak points for buy side is not a point to enter. You let the market come down and then you enter in the market. If you have lost an opportunity, is fine. Lose an opportunity. Don't lose your wallet. Basically. Okay. So this was the concept of the one second. So this was the concept of the inducement and the liquidity grab. How the big players eat the fishes, basically. How you can be safe from them. I already told you smart money concept. Be in the behind of the sharks, not in the front of the sharks. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Cool. Now let me just delete everything. You understood everything, I believe. Yeah. I'll just delete each and every of the stuff, and now we will head toward our stuff, that is live trading. Mira, so easy you made it. Thank you so much, Mira. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Just a little डाउनटाउन में लगी आग, दीवारी मेरा दिल ले गया, ऐसा खंजर मारा सीना मेरा चिर गया. There are comments. So easy you made it, Mira. Thank you so much, Mira. Arya, can't believe you understand market that good. I'm a philosopher. Okay. I love to observe. I love to interpret. I love to analyze stuffs. Here, you really are beauty with brain. Thank you so much. Preeti, salute. Salute to you, Preeti. Tripti, sorry, not Preeti. Tripti. Salute. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. अंदर बोला तुम दोनों जाओ देंगे. Kajal, goddamn that smile. Why? Why do I have to feel such stuff? Okay. Let's just watch the market a bit. Let's find out the strong supply zones, strong demand zones. Okay, this is a good supply zone at it right now. This is a good supply zone from where this is also a good supply zone, so I will create two supply zones. One will be this, and second will be the major ones, the nearest ones. Okay, this is 2-1. Any demand zone which I can see, it's right now it is 97, the market is at. Okay, major demand, major supply zone, lower supply zone, medium supply zone. These are the two supply zones which I can see, which can affect the market, but the highest one is at 99. Okay, so we are kind of ready. I don't think, let's just observe in 30 minutes if we can find the same stocks. दीवारी मेरा दिल ले गया, ऐसा अंदर हमारा प्राण मन चल गया. Okay, major support. This is a demand zone, supply in Same. Not that of a difference. Not that of a difference. Okay, this is the same zone we have. Let's check out in 15 minutes. Market is in a major high trend right now. Most probably it will touch this level, that is 98,160. This supply zone. Whole is a supply zone. It can cross it, it can touch it, it can come down from there, or it can give us a breakout. Okay. Cool. Okay. Done scene. Another demand zone. This is again same. This is again same, the 1 hour demand zone. They are very noted. This is 1 hour demand zone. This is 1 hour supply zone. Small supply. Okay. Let's wait for the market. Okay, it has taken an early. It has started making the high swings. Not a good sign for an uptrend to make high high wicks, higher wicks and lower wicks are long. Long wicks is not a good thing for a market. It's a trap for a market. It can come to the demand zone again to go up again. We won't enter in the middle part. Middle part is the most riskiest part to enter. a downfall we can see of a market. Can reach to the demand zone. From there it can go up again. Is it a retracement? Highest probability market will come, demand zone will go back again. Highest probability. It will try to come near its demand zone again. Let's check out what it's doing in 1 hour. in 1 hour. Major fall is going on. Same for 3 hour. 3 hour demand zone is different. very close to the demand zone. उससे परे कर वो चेला चेला, उससे परे कर वो चेला चेला। करो तेरे घर अंधेरा तेरा, दिख रहा गेम वो मेरा मेरा। Jitendra Bisin enjoying your video. Thank you so much, Jitendra Bisin, enjoying my video. Okay. The market didn't made any move. A good move. It's fine. So market didn't make a move. We waited for a long time to market to make a move, but market didn't make a significant move. It just came down a bit and just went a little up, and now it's struggling to be and like zigzag or maybe sideways. That's the highest probability. It can retest himself and go back, or it can do it a long time, take you in the inducement for long. Those are the things. which can happen. Okay, so let's leave it for today. We'll hope that we can find a big move tomorrow or something for tomorrow. Okay, cool. So thanks so much for everybody who have joined this live stream, and I'm really thankful for all of you who are coming to my platform every day, joining my live, sharing the love, sharing text, everything, whatever you're doing for. So I appreciate it a lot. Thanks so much. Please make sure that you are liking the episode, liking the video, sharing it, and also subscribing to my channel. Okay, thank you so much for joining this live stream. I'll see you tomorrow, same place, same time.